What is brokering? Ask 10 dealers and you're likely to receive 10 different answers. Many dealers believe brokering diminishes the value of the franchise. Others rely heavily on brokers. NJ Carr takes the position that unlicensed brokering is not legal in New Jersey. The most common type of brokering in New Jersey is practiced through specific ethnic groups, primarily members of the Russian, Korean, and Hasidic communities. So, what is and isn't prohibited by the letter of New Jersey's laws and regulations when it comes to brokering? There's a lot of gray area, with no bright line of what is and is not permitted by the applicable laws or regulations. The issue of brokering is complicated. It is critical that dealers understand their franchise rights, both as facilities that may utilize brokers or facilities that feel they're being victimized by the activities of a broker in their particular market area.
The New Jersey Motor Vehicle Commission's regulations define the business of buying, selling, or dealing in motor vehicles as buying or selling vehicles for one's own account or on behalf of another, or participating in any transaction including brokerage. A strict application of this definition means a broker cannot do business unless they obtain a motor vehicle dealer's license and fulfill all of the NJMVC's licensing requirements. Those requirements include having a minimum of 72 square feet of office space and space to display at least 2 automobiles. Most brokers can never satisfy these license requirements. Brokers do not typically take title to vehicles for display, and neither they, nor a licensed franchise dealer for that matter, are authorized to display vehicles for sale, except at a licensed location. Dealers and manufacturers and the New Jersey Motor Vehicle Commission all have a role in policing activities that infringe on a dealer's franchise rights. For instance, if a broker is using a registered manufacturer's trademark in their advertising, manufacturers can order the broker to cease and desist such activity. If a dealer is aware of questionable brokering operations in their market area, they should report such activity to the manufacturer, the Motor Vehicle Commission, and NJ Carr.
The brokering gray area continues when it comes to determining how and where a transaction is completed. A new car transaction that is generated through an unlicensed broker but concluded at the dealership may be illegal for the broker but not the dealer. A new car transaction that is generated by an unlicensed broker and concluded at a broker's unlicensed location may be illegal for the broker and the dealer. Dealers must be aware of the licensing status of any brokers they may be dealing with, or risk enforcement action by the Motor Vehicle Commission and harm to their own license.
It may or may not be unlawful for a licensed dealer to engage in business with an unlicensed broker. While the Motor Vehicle Commission's regulations are unclear on this point, it would seem that dealing with an unlicensed broker would violate a dealer's duty to comply with licensing statutes and regulations, yet another gray area related to brokering. While there are motor vehicle regulations that prohibit a dealer from engaging in any negotiation or sales activity at any location other than their licensed facility, there is nothing in the state statutes involving dealer licensing that actually prohibits off-site sales activity, so long as it doesn't involve the display of vehicles. Therefore, a dealer subject to enforcement action by the Motor Vehicle Commission for violation of the regulations prohibiting off-premises sales activity would be in a position to challenge the authority of the Commission to act on the ground that its regulations exceed its statutory authority.
It appears that there are more questions than answers when it comes to brokering. A typical broker doing business in New Jersey could not be licensed as a new car dealer because they lack the facilities and do not have a franchise from a manufacturer. New car dealers who do business with brokers, either by allowing them to advertise and arrange dealers or closing the deals at an unlicensed location on behalf of the dealer, may be subject to enforcement action by the Motor Vehicle Commission. NJ Carr, thought you should know.